Hello and good evening. Now the news. Ipac called for peaceful, credible election ahead of Anambra governorship polls. With just days to the Anambra State governorship election scheduled for Saturday, November 8, 2025, the Party Advisory Council (IPAC) has called on the political parties, candidates, and voters to uphold peace, fairness, transparency in the electoral process. Our correspondent, who was present at the event, said that the call was made during a stakeholder engagement and voter sensitization press conference held in Oka. The Inter-Party Advisory Council (IPAC), the umbrella body of all registered political parties in Nigeria, said it remained fully committed to promoting peaceful, credible, and inconclusive election across the states. Speaking at the stakeholder engagement, the leadership of IPAC described the meeting as part of its nationwide effort to deepen democratic values, enhance voters' education, and encourage civil participation. The council noted that the engagement builds on the momentum of the recently signed peace accord by political actors and institutions aimed at ensuring that the forthcoming Anambra governorship election remains peaceful and credible.
For the last 4 or 5 months, we must have observed the wave of defections. It is troubling that people, some leaders, that were thrown up through political parties to the places where they serve today, have abandoned the parties of which they were elected. Just like one climbing and throwing away the ladder and making go up.
Vote according to your conviction and conscience. Your ballot is your power. Protect it. The council also appeals to political parties and their candidates to embrace issues-based campaign and place the collective interests of Anambra State above personal ambition. The leadership is about service, sacrifice, and stewardship, not self-interest. Democracy thrives where political actors shows maturity, tolerance, and sportsmanship. Let's go on a short break. When I come back, we'll continue where I stopped from. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Petually Investigative Media. Here, we don't just tell stories, we make headlines happen. We bring you reliable news publications that keep you informed and ahead.
As media consultants, we shape messages that connect and inspire. We dig deep, uncovering the truth others overlook. Through media podcasts, we spark conversations that matter. We craft advertisements that get your brand noticed.
Through powerful stories and grand celebrations, we honor culture, we honor excellence.
Actually investigative media, where truth meets innovation.
Welcome back to the news. Don't forget, my name is Karen James. IPAC calls for peaceful, credible election ahead of Anambra governorship poll, while commending the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for its preparation so far. IPAC urged the electoral body to remain neutral, transparent, and professional throughout the process. The council equally called on security agencies to perform their duty with fairness and restraint to ensure a peaceful voting environment. Election is not war. It is a contest of idea and vision. Let us reject hate speech, violence, and anything that could undermine the peace of Anambra State. In its closing remark, the chairman also said IPAC urged all stakeholders, including voters, candidates, independent officials, security operatives, and the media to play their role responsible to make the 25 Anambra's governorship election a model for the nation.
My name is Chief Uche Ugoji Osofiezuwala.
Okay, in respect of the election on the 8th,
Okay.
what's the role of IPAC? IPAC and
We have all done everything we're supposed to do. IPAC is the umbrella body of all the political parties. So our role is to make sure that we have free and fair and credible election of all inclusivity. That's our role, and to make sure that we have peace. We've been advocating peace, and we've been telling our candidates, they would produce the candidates, and we also be telling our candidates to shun any electoral malpractices and to make sure that we have peace in this election. Any person that wins, we give a handshake to that person. That's all.
Okay.
We are talking about peace.
Okay. Will the IPAC inspect the election on that Friday?
No, because we are the stakeholders of the election. How can you inspect yourself?
Okay.
We are the stakeholders. We don't inspect the elections because we are doing the election by ourselves. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
My name is Shoma Grace Ifemelody.
What's your rate on the day of 8? How would that be to you? How would it look at like?
Seriously, I don't know. I've been asking myself the same question. What would this day be like? But I know that's a historic day. So there's a lot of surprises to come up that day. And I'm prepared for it. I don't know what it will be, but I'm prepared for whatever is going to come. And I'm ready for that day. The 8th of November, the day I will be governor of Anambra State. Yeah, I'm very committed to spurring them to come out. I'll do everything my possible best by creating engagement programs that will meet them right in their comfort areas, programs that would attract them. I'll use all the strategies available to bring our youth out of. They've gone into a shell, so they need to come out because power is not given, it's taken. But because I am a youth, I'll give them the opportunity to bring it to their doorstep. And I know I'm going to canvass a lot of young people to join the political space in Nigeria.
Prince Ofobike Okoli is my name.
Contestant, or you are one of the candidates?
State Publicity Secretary of YPP, Anambra.
Okay.
And senatorial candidate for YPP in the just concluded Anambra South by-election. What's going to happen that day is that the people of Anambra State, by the special grace of God, devoid of any financial inducement, is going to vote for YPP. They are going to make a loud statement because the policies and the programs of the party, during the campaign that's been going on so far, we've been across the 21 local government, the 326 wards. I see how receptive the people are to the message of YPP. And I know that they will come out to vote resoundingly for YPP, yes. He's unavoidably absent. And of course, that's why we're here, to take the message back to him. And so, my state chairman was here, the state secretary, the state youth leader, and we are fully represented, yes.
Together we can make the election a beacon of peace, transparency, and inclusion for the good of Anambra State and Nigeria. As the countdown to the November 8th governorship election continues, IPAC message of peace and responsible participation echoes across the state, reminding all that democracy work best when every stakeholder plays their part. My name is Karen James, reporting for Pichile.
Indeed, we have come to the end of today's program at Hilton Region, where they talked about the stakeholders and how the voters will have to vote peacefully and also engage themselves in peaceful and good environment. They synthesize the whole environment, in the whole contestant, telling them what exactly they need to do and also what actually need to understand why they need to be peaceful. Whoever that won have to take the glory. And also they said, according to what the IPAC chairman said, that if eventually one of them emerged to be the governor of the state, that they will all join hands together and celebrate him and also make sure that he goes well in the states. My name is Karen, reporting for Pichile.